Do I call it that though?
I think you do. I've heard you say it.
Really? Have you heard me say it in a argumentative tone, or? So we're just coming off back of January's Clash of the Clans. Last night, I think we did pretty well. 16 round robin with UA Eggplant taking the win, and we're back again for the Hots in house. Two randomized teams. We've got Locke or Loke, however he decides to phonetically say his name, and
Loke.
Bacon captaining Team 2.
Oh, thanks, Bam Bam, for the host. I didn't think he was streaming tonight.
Bam and Raven. Didn't think so either. There you go.
New ban, grey main ban. We got pics of Sonya, Jojo, and Rhaegar for blue team, Malthael and Diablo for the red.
Yeah, it was an early Malthael pickup. I'm noticing his pick rate has gone up. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm seeing him personally a lot more now.
Malf?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw him a bunch of times last night.
But he's preemptively picked. It's Locke. I had it right the first time, eh? Cheers, mate.
Did you just go ask?
Making me no, he's obviously watching the stream.
Oh, where is he saying this? I can't see it in the chat.
In Hot's chat, mate. In Hot's chat.
Ah.
So I've got a Mouth ban and a Genji ban. Red team to pick 2. So missing some damage and heals here. We've got Karazim coming through.
Solo heal, you reckon?
I think so.
Karazim is one of the better ones to go double healer on now, I reckon.
Malthael's got the self-sustain. Diablo's got a gigantic health pool. The regen globe still giving him a gigantic amount of health. Valor's going to be at the back anyway. They do have a bit of dive with the Sonya though. We'll see if they pick anything up though. We've got the Genji band. Ming coming from Mav and a Sylv.
Do you reckon that's enough damage for blue team?
It depends on the Sylv. So if he's going to AFK push, potentially not. But yeah, we've got a Diablo to soak up that the Ming orb so far. Malthael, not a gigantic health pool, but kind of played like a bruiser. So we've got the Kael'thas coming through as the final pick for Team 2.
Yeah, Pocket's pretty good on that, K2. And yeah, Malthael, I reckon he is a bruiser. Well, he plays like a bruiser in the sense that he kind of has to get up and in your face. And the more people he's hitting, the more he can life drain. So the harder he is to kill. If he's just sort of, having well, he can't poke fight really, apart from his E, which only serves him to teleport onto someone. So if he's, playing a distance game, up at the back, like maybe a Jaina, Chromie, Li Ming, he just doesn't do full damage. He has to get in there and in the face, and he has to stick to people and constantly health drain them. Have his dot on as many people as possible. It's very brawler style.
So we do have 3 melee characters. Sylv will kind of be mid-range with a Q. but Li Ming will definitely be at that maximum range for full orb effectiveness.
Yeah, she's got a good front line for it.
Definitely one of the favorite maps for in-house, Dragon Strike. It's a bit of an odd feeling, me not controlling the camera for the stream.
Is it?
It is. I don't often do it.
The resolution for the player is slightly skewed as well. So it's a different transform. I had to do it again from scratch.
Right.
5, 4, 3.
But you're looking as gorgeous as ever.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, look, I don't look as great in 360p, but you know, I do my best. And we have a pause, the first pause of the game, 6 seconds in. Good start to the night. I'll go see what the issue is.
Sure. Yeah, it did not take long for a pause. We have some nights where you can get pauses every match. You might get 3 matches in a row with a pause. Sometimes one match will have a couple of pauses in it. It's annoying as hell. But very, very rare do we go through all 4 or 5 matches without any pauses whatsoever.
Mav can't handle 100 ping, apparently.
Right. Is that what he said?
That's what he said. And then he said, look, young whippersnappers, I was rating MC at 600 ping. So I said, okay, what's the issue then? He's like, oh, but it's hot.
All right. 100 ping. Oh, no, that's not 0.01. That's 0.1, isn't it?
That's 0.1.
Yeah.
Look. Apparently he's resetting. I'll go confirm with him.
Okay.
But look, not off to a great start.
Well, let's just have a look at the talent picks. Sonya with Warpaint.
Good to go.
Oh, good to go. Talent picks, we got Sonya with Warpaint. Love that one on level 1. Now, some people don't like it. I don't know why. Colossal Totem for Rhaegar. Force Armor for Li Ming. Oh, the Engage is going strong in middle, but nobody's really committing fully to it.
Yeah, they've got one split either lane, top and bottom.
Pocket Bacon was probably hoping to get, you know, a couple more stacks on his queue from this, but so far, oh, he just got his second. Rhaegar might get pinched. No, not quite. Pocket Bacon nearly died, but got out just in the nick of time. Best Oil AU is having the time of his life against the Sonya up there. Malthael can be pretty hard to deal with in lane, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a bit rough sometimes, but you can generally dodge his Shroud. It's quite an easy ability to dodge, but I guess the Sonya needs to be up in your face.
Yeah, she needs to get in range of his auto attacks.
Yeah, that's right. Just gonna restart my Discord real quick.
Hero and Navarone battling an out-down bot, Sylvanas and Vala. One of them will be able to kill the other at some point, just depends on who gets the better initiate. Looks like Hero might get it here with that Shadow Dagger. Not quite a finisher though. Sonya's going to take a second to try and regen some health while Bestor LAU, I believe that's ASF Toga, is capping the shrine. In danger again now though. Toga just saving all of his mana. He saw Miss Mischief come in, so he's not going to take any unnecessary risks. He knows that bottom's going to capture.
We do have Rhaegar soaking mid. No red presence there though. They are starting to pull ahead. Diablo looking fairly low down bottom. We've got the Li Ming and Sylve really pushing hard in that shrine. It's about to be a 2v3, but I don't think Diablo has well. No, he's 60 seconds off. 2v1 up top, and a support 1v1 in middle.
So it is. Rhaegar should have that, no problem. He's just doing a little dance.
Fairly passive from both teams so far. We're almost 3 minutes into this game, and there have been no kills.
Even Diablo's going to struggle for real capture there. Ooh, he timed his flip nicely, but no shadow charge to knock him further back. Rhaegar is pretty quick as well. He doesn't. He's not an easy one to catch.
Still a stalemate on these shrines. No real movement. We've got 2 red in middle, but Sylve going deep down bottom, going on pocket. Not quite enough damage to pick him off, unfortunately. Navarone really holding his own at that point. Full health against 2 half health enemies. Mav making his way up to middle for a cheeky heal from Rhaegar. Lock up top. Almost gets picked off, but manages to get away from the Diablo Malthael combo. Hero might be in trouble down bot though. Pocket's very low, but Navarone coming through on Vala and getting that pick. The first blood of the game, almost 4 minutes in.
Yeah, first blood. Jesus.
Diablo, second death, possibly. There it is. We've got that 3v2. Unfortunately, red team has lost it. Malthael does manage to get away, though, on 300 health.
It's just going to wait for those minions to come up to the gate so we can heal off them again. Pocket Bacon's going out in front, though. Just trying to get more stacks, I guess.
Stacks is a quarter through, 4 minutes in. Yeah, he's going hard to try and get it early, because they'll blow up a bit harder later on, especially once we get to level 10 with Li Ming's ultimate.
At what stage do you reckon KT needs to complete that quest before it's really worth it? Because like at level 23, obviously the bonus damage isn't that massive. No,
like obviously the earlier you do it, the more advantage you have out of it, because everyone's health pool is lower. But yeah, it really helps with the double flame strike later on. But you really want to finish it pre-10, because obviously everyone gets a massive power spike at that point. Like Sonya, for example, she'll pick up her leap. She can use the spear to get in on KT, but the leap's a bit more reliable. It's a bit safer to finish it pre-10.
Hero's going to go down.
Oh, he's going to die to the KT there.
Yeah, Cub's going to cop it though. Navarone probably as well. Oh, nice grab from Ultimatum. Couldn't quite secure the kill though, even though Pocket landed the stun.
He's gone very deep. Oh, we've got a great stun on the Joe there. They're all very low. Pocket's completely out of mana though.
Diablo can't leave that. If he leaves it, Rhaegar will get the dragon.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, he's left! He's left!
Diablo.
He'll be able to grab Mischief for sure. No? Not going to go for it?
Yep. Oh, he's got full mana. He didn't have sight through the fog there.
Yeah.
Both the blue team backing up for health. Blue team is level 10 now though, so we are seeing some ults come through. They really need to push their advantage while they have it. Red team soon to follow.
So we got the leap pick for Sonya, Ancestral Healing for Rhaegar, Disintegrate for Li Ming, Falling Sword for Joanna, and Wailing Arrow for Sylvana. So I think generally all round across the board, the stronger picks for the ultis on blue team.
Yeah, no, I agree. You don't often see the force push, the mind control things are very situational. Bloodlust can be good if you got a heap of auto attackers. Oh, blue taking both, but Malthael onto it up top, capping back straight away. Rhaegar not quite able to get the channel off. Diablo very low at bottom. We've got a Pyroblast heading towards Mav. He cops it on the chin. Mischief looking very low, 250 health. Good pick there from the red team. 4-3 on the scoreboard so far. They did pick up the Sylve on blue team, but there's been such a heavy red presence down bottom. She really hasn't had the opportunity to push down those front towers.
Rhaegar desperately trying to interfere in middle because he knows Malthael's going to take that top. He saw Sonya get pushed out and go back to base.
Red team securing both shrines, but we do have 3 blue in the middle lane. Karazim going hard on Rhaegar. We've got Mischief pulling Diablo in, but Diablo's got a full health bar of regen coming. Not a lot of movement, really. It's kind of the tanks copying a little bit of damage, then healing up.
Yep, they really need to make this damage count at some point. They need to lock somebody down. Pocket's run out of mana. He's doing the wise thing and going back and topping up now while he's still got the chance.
Yeah, Locke making the good call to pick up those siege golems down bottom. Hero is in trouble here. We've got Valor vaulting in to secure that kill. Locke going hard on the Valor. Navarone could be in trouble. Got a great ult from Karazim.
Oh, it didn't die in time.
He sticks around. Oh, it was close.
Yeah, he went back to try and suicide, but the ulti ran out. Almost the worst mistake of the game. Oh, I didn't see that.
Up top. Yeah, I missed it as well. It was kind of engrossed in that fight down bottom. We've got a 2v2 happening in middle. Mischief completely out of mana. Diablo quite low on health though. We've got another Pyroblast coming through on the Ming. It is, of course, enough to pick her off once again. I think he's just saving that Pyroblast from Ming. Without Ming, they don't have a whole heap of damage.
Yeah, and why not as well? Just get off the board. He's up to 16 on his convection quest.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of denying that dragon in middle. Sonya holding her own down bottom. We had Karazim having to back off. Valor half health gets away. Malthael and Rhaegar going at it up top. I think that's an unfair fight.
Malthael didn't take the shrine though, so blue could... No, Vala's got one down the bottom. Is that... No?
No, but they do have that heavy presence mid. Diablo, of course, one of the highest health tanks. He is hard to drop, even with the Ming. Malthael securing that top shrine, still very even. We've got 5-5 on the kill scoreboard so far. Both teams equal XP. I don't think there's one tower gone up top for red, and I think that's about it. That's the one building.
Oh, best story value. I thought he was going to get out of that, but the Shadow Dagger poison spread to him.
Blue team slightly pulling ahead with that kill. Can they capitalize on that? If they can get to 16, force the fight, they might be able to pull a dragon out of the hat and get some towers down. Towers and a fort.
Oh, Sylvanas might get that top.
Oh, the convection. Completed 11 minutes into the game.
Yeah, level 14. It's a little,
some more risky play from Pocket now that he's ensured that quest is completed.
Looks like Sylv will get that tower just before.
Yeah, they kind of left her up alone up there for a little bit. Hero taking great advantage over that. They do have that level lead right now. We've got a 2v1 happening in middle. If they can secure bot, they might be able to take the dragon, but it is just Mav as Li Ming versus a Karazim and Valor.
I thought surely they might try and push with the siege minions with and the level advantage, but Li Ming went for the kill. Gets it.
Disintegrate gets her. Very well played from Mav. He has the old hot sledging coming out with the spray. Both teams kind of retreating a little bit, getting those camps, seeing if they can kind of use it to their advantage. But they're kind of mirroring their merc captures right now. Got a 4v2 happening down bottom. We've got an excellent
yep, excellent stun.
And a triple stun. And here we go with the second flame strike. We'll see how Pocket goes with this, see if he can get any extra picks. Lock going deep. It's a 3v3 down bottom. Red team is not looking good though. We do have the Unstoppable on KT. Excellent ultimate from Cub T there on the Karazim. Gets him back up. Diablo looking very low, not in a position in the front line. But he's going to anyway. He's going to pay for it. We do have the ultimate coming out. It's not going to be enough. Pocket doing the pyro on Mav, taking 3/4 of his health.
It's pretty devastating.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Great work from Mav there. Great pick off from the Karazim.
I'm not sure if he didn't have vision on the Rhaegar, because Rhaegar is also the only one who can't be ancestral healed. So targeting anyone else, if they were someone who was going to die, Rhaegar would have been able to heal him. But he can't heal himself, and he was pretty low. Maybe he just didn't have vision.
The Mav was full health at the time. I'm not sure what the Pyroblast is about. Maybe if
might have just been a misclick
it earlier. Diablo getting cornered amongst 4 of blue there. Valor trying to deal with that camp. Blue team slightly pulling ahead here. We haven't had a red kill for a while. Blue team taking both shrines. We'll see if they,
the lead
they
from
can get
Sonya.
someone up to mid. Diablo's still down for another 25 seconds. We need to get someone into mid to cap that dragon. They've pinged it, but it might be too late. We've got the 3v1 of the Karazim there. He doesn't want to take those odds, and Mav is going to cap the first dragon of the game almost 15 minutes in.
Yeah, it's a late one. That's for sure.
Yeah, look, we see a lot of late dragons in in-houses, I think. People generally pick teams that are decent at defending the shrines, and it's hard to kind of get that advantage. But once you do get it, it does snowball a little bit. Great ultimate from Karazim there, but he's in a bit deep. He does get out. Red team getting the silver up top. They don't quite secure that fort. Locke is in trouble here. He's been charged by the Diablo. We've got the Li Ming coming out with her Orb and Disintegrate. Best Oriole AU going deep with Malthael. Is it going to be enough? Mav in the backline getting picked off. Mischief, no mana. Unfortunately, she's going to be picked off as well. Rhaegar getting picked up by the Diablo. He's going to get away in wolf form. Best Oriole AU looking very low. Sonya also dropping. We've got the Pyroblast. Oh, not quite enough to kill the Rhaegar. 100 health remaining, but excellent fight from the red team. That was a 0-for-4 victory.
Yeah,
once
once Malf got that that pick on Sylvanas up top, they knew they had the numbers and they just went hard. They went ham. He tormented souls right into the middle of them. They're all running away. Of course, he's chasing them at the same speed. And Diablo went in for a little bit of CC on Li Ming, and it just sort of kept snowballing from there. Do you reckon they'll get a keep out of this? Maybe not quite enough time for a keep.
No, they'll do a lot of damage though. They do have their 20 talent. Blue soon to follow though. It's been a very even game so far. They both have a fort each, although that middle red fort is worse for wear. But Pocket going for a double flame strike here on the Rhaegar. Quite a bit of damage. He doesn't have Pyroblast up though. Another 30 seconds on that ultimate.
The damage to the wall in front of the center keep for blue is, I think that's what's putting red team in front at the moment. It's much more vulnerable. Pastoral AU is thinking about doing something, and Sylvanas goes in alone. He's not going to go too ham. Just happy with a bit of damage.
Next shrine's coming up. We've got 3 red up top. They're trying for a bit of push. Mav getting the teleport finish on the Valor. We've got the lock going hard on the Diablo. Straight into the spell shield though, so not a lot of damage happening there. Mav securing that top shrine before Malthael's able to channel that in middle. Oh, it's not quite enough. They could still get it, and they do. Malthael picking up the Dragon Knight. All the blue team up top. We've got an excellent ultimate on the Diablo reviving from Karazim. Unfortunately, Li Ming gets the pick there. But that Dragon Knight is going straight down the middle, and they are going to get that keep. No doubt in my mind. Blue team is nowhere near the action, and they're not going to get there in time to defend it.
No, I mean, the 2 kills is good, but a keep is worth so much more than 2 kills. That said, in the process of getting the 2 kills, they were trying to take that shrine. So, I mean, really, they were just trying to stop the dragon. It just didn't quite make it in time. Yeah, well, Diablo standing there prevented them from taking the control, didn't it?
Yeah, no, it lasted a long time. And that's what secured them the Dragon Knight. So it was a worthy trade. This map is very much about balancing your numbers in each lane and taking the advantages when you can. So we're seeing a 3 down on the red team right now. Blue team pushing through that bottom lane, trying to get that fort. I'm sure that we'll see them go up through mid and take out that fort on the way out. We'll see if they push through to the keep though. Dragon's still just alive, doing a little bit of damage to that top keep top fort while he was there. Backing out now. Blue team securing that middle fort and the red side siege golems to boot.
Slowly turning all the yellow bits into blue. They've got to get the bottom one though.
Yeah, they kind of traded camps down bottom, the siege ones. Got a 3v3 happening down in bot. Both very even levels so far. They're just struggling to get that that opportunity to push hard. They do have that middle keep down on the blue side. Those catters, of course, going to push through. Sylvanas picking up possession though, doing a cheeky convert on the catapult. It can work.
Yeah, I mean it really stops the pushing strength of a lane with a missing keep. And another one.
Did you watch that GIF that was posted the other week? And it was just a Sylv. She just ran down the entire bottom lane and possessed about 5 catapults and won the game.
Oh, I missed it.
It can work.
That Tormented Souls is devastating.
Yeah, we've got 2 dropping to KT there. Lock soon to drop. Diablo is in deep. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to stop Blue from escaping. But it is 3-1 in this fight.
They're just going straight for the core.
They're not even worrying about that bottom lane. They're going to lose that keep, but they're going for the core, of course, winning the game. We'll see if they can pull it off. The Diablo about to drop. They've lost their tank. Do they have enough damage there?
Oh, they're bailing.
One catter, next wave coming in. They're going to lose that bottom fort, I reckon. Bottom keep, sorry. Destorial AU copying a lot of damage from that disintegrate. They're still sticking around, and Diablo was revived, and he was ignoring that bottom lane, and they're going to pay for it. They're losing that bottom keep. Blue team could come back from this.
Yeah, look, now it's a keep apiece. So, apart from that, to get a second keep on, well, for red team, they're going to have to go through a fort. Granted, the bottom one is pretty much dead anyway. But if you have a look for the red team, they don't have anything to sort of zone out that little bit of extra area. Ooh, this could be a strong engage if Diablo goes for the flip on Rhaegar. Oh, surely that's enough damage. Pyroblast! Pyroblast!
Away on 50. Great heal from Calzone there on Mav. Back into the fight. The Pyroblast coming through on Rhaegar, looking very low. Best of all, AU diving in. He knew he was dead. May as well go for it. Pocket, very dangerous spot to teleport there. They could see him next to that wall. But Diablo picking up the Dragon Knight, very cheeky while everyone was fighting there. They're going for the Valor though before they deal with the Dragon Knight. He's going for that bottom fort and keep. They still haven't come for him. He could have potentially just gone core because they're ignoring him. They've got a Joe there, but she's not going to take him out anytime quick. He is taking damage from 2 towers and a keep though.
Oh, he is going for the corner
now. Yeah, a bit of indecision from the Diablo here. It might
I dare say some of his teammates might have been screaming at him, core, core!
He's still doing a heap of damage. Level 23 Dragon Knight. He just needs to stop moving, get those hits in. 20%. It is the Diablo. He has
the Apocalypse help.
9%, not quite enough. If only he had gone straight
through, yeah.
Sometimes you just have to go straight up the guts. Go for the core. They were ignoring him. He could have got it. 9%. That was the difference.
2 Catters running up mid lane for blue, so they should win this fight.
Yeah, we are seeing quite a spread from blue team here. They're a bit all over the place. Red team very grouped up right now. They could get a pick here if one of blue gets caught out. Lock very low at bottom. Pocket knows it too. He's got the flame strike coming through. He cops it twice. Lock on a 3rd health. Red team cutting off his escape, but they do get that Merc camp. Valor in the front line there. We do get the unstoppable coming through from Karazim. She does get back into the back line and getting healed up.
Ooh, falling sword!
So how do you feel about Strafe, Ag?
Yeah, not a fan of Strafe. Oh, here comes the Tormented Souls. Malthael was just waiting for them to get nice and close to the wall, nice and grouped up to go in there, put out heaps of damage. The rest of the team focused down Sonya, so it's going to leave Best Royal AU a little bit alone, but he's put through the damage. They are all nice and low, nice and juicy for the taking. That Pyroblast should be able to kill Sylvanas. Rhaegar's already used Ancestral.
Double pick from the KT again, 0 for 3. KT very low on that back line. Karazim trying to heal them up, but he's very much a slow burn healer. Mischief managing to get away on fairly low health.
Yeah, the thing is 2v4.
2 Catters and 2 Siege. Mercs down bottom. Red team's just going for it though. They've got 9% and a shield to get through. Got 11,000 damage to do to the core. Can they manage it?
Yeah, I think they've got it.
They will.
Well,
Well played to both teams, I think. It was very even for most of that match. There were a few mistakes, and that's kind of when it flipped to either side. But who do you think the MVP for this match should be, Ag?
look, I'm tossing up between both Mav on Li Ming and also, where is he? Best Royal AU on Malthael. I think that Mav was better for getting the cheeky picks. the burst damage, just like you would expect Li Ming to do. But Best Royal AU, I think, turned the team fights. The last one is probably the best example. Blue was going hard. They were chasing Red. Red was running away. Malthael turns around, goes, "Hey guys, surprise!" And all of your health is dropping. I think Red Team made a mistake focusing down the Sonya first. But if they had have left her alone, she might have been able to get like a key pick on the Pocket or on the Valor.
Yeah.
I mean, they got rid of her, they eliminated the threat, and then when they engaged 4v4, because by leaving Malthael off on his own, he was going to go down. When they engaged 4v4, they were still nice and healthy, but Blue Team was starting to look a little bit vulnerable. So they were able to just chase them all the way back, and I mean, that was the push that sort of led to the end of the game. So I do think that was because of Best Royal AU. I think that he put up a fantastic fight, more often than not, 2v1 up top. But I mean, we saw some very nice grabs from Mav, so you can't discount him. He got some excellent picks on Navarone playing the Vala. Vala often a little bit too close for comfort against the Li Ming. You can go close against the Li Ming if you see the orb come out first and dodge it, and then you can go up nice and close. But if you sort of go, oh, Li Ming versus Vala, it's a fair fight, and charge her, then that orb can really chunk away your health. And I think a couple of times it did, and then on the escape, the Disintegrate just whittled her down. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with either Mav or Best Royal AU on this one.
Yeah, I think Best Royal AU did a great job, obviously fulfilling that bruiser role. Fortunately, we can't see the damage taken. Of course, a lot of sustain coming through from Malthael. And quite a bit of damage as well. Like he almost met Kael'thas for damage in a 26-minute game, which is impressive. I think Pocket did very well. One of the two heroes in the game that only died once. He had great positioning, and of course he was playing cautiously until he finished that convection quest. I think he did very well. Mav got more picks though. He had a bit more damage. He had that damage on the teleport calamity at level 7, and he was using it well. Look. It could go to either of them.
I did think that Pocket played a good game. He always plays a good KT. He's a very, very solid Kael'thas. I do think, I mean, if I was going to pick one flaw in his play, it was that one point where he used the Pyroblast on the Li Ming. I suspect it was a misclick, which, can't be helped. But I feel like Mav played a good enough game, and Best Royal AU played a good enough game to sort of say, I don't think Pocket Bacon's going to get it this time.
Look. I'll leave it up to you.
I'm going to go with Mav.
Okay. Mav it is.
Let's go give him the good news. Oh, it's so good when it's not the streamer who does the lobby.
Oh, yeah.
It goes so much faster. Alright, what are you predicting on this one?
Look, I'm not sure what Treacle plays, or Abe. We have a Hanzo ban out of the gate from Raven. Swap scene if you haven't already.
I just saw it.
Good call, Blake. Gal band. Interesting. Bad experiences, I hope, from Ive.
I don't know.
I value.
I think it's I value.
I value.
Almost like I value, but with an I in there. So I value.
Right. So we've got the Diablo pick coming out from Ultimatrium again. Obviously a favorite hero of his.
Victory for the Forsaken.
It is his most played hero, although he's only player level 49, so I'll give him a break on that one. He does play a pretty good Diablo for being level 49, though. It was in the last game. He was Diablo last game. So we've got the Sylve again, but Pocket taking the Sylve this time instead of the KT. Treacle on the Muradin. Pretty varied play for Treacle. A lot of roles. They banned the Cho when they've already got the Gal ban.
Oh, be sure. Hello, be sure. I've been looking out for your stream to come online the past week or so. I haven't been able to catch you yet. You come highly recommended by our buddy Rangkang Dam. I just streamed today, did you? Yeah, we'll never catch anyone on a Monday. We're always flat out on Mondays. Look, the way this team's unfolding, I think Apra has got a solid pick. He's also a very reliable player. The Gul'dan on Tomb of the Spider Queen can be quite good. The Sonya for Dark Raven also quite good. I don't know what they're thinking with the Abatha pick, but I'm sure they've got a plan. Phil Magique has taken Morales, but I can't see who she's going to be boosting yet.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. We should see a auto attack hero come out here, I think. We do have the Probius, of course, the
Thrall,
close
okay, that works.
range Chromie, and we do have the Thrall rounding out the blue team. I think we'll see the Abatha jump on the Sonya or the Diablo. It'll be pretty deadly on either one of those. We'll definitely see a hat build come out, I think. It's too small a map, despite being 3 lanes, to really get a full push out of Abatha.
It's not far in between each lane. Also, they have the Gul'dan. Their pushing power is already pretty covered. So I think the two in combination, the fact that it is narrow gaps plus the Gul'dan, means that a push build on Abatha would be a waste. I think Stim Drone on Thrall. Have you ever seen that before? I mean, I've seen it, but it's been a while, and I think it was in a much lower sort of MMR tier when I used to see it.
Look, I don't see a lot of Thrall lately. He doesn't get a lot of playtime. I think there's other melee damage dealers that kind of fill the gap that he does a lot better.
Yep. Be sure if you do play HOTS, you're welcome to come join in. You can just do !Discord in the chat to get our Discord. Come in and sign up for the next match. If you have HOTS, I believe you're a PUBG player though, mostly.
Alright, we're in. So I wonder if we'll see as even a matchup this time around. We do have 2 specialists on the blue side and an Abatha on the red side. So I don't think we'll see red as raring for a fight as blue might be, but they might try and go for the cheese and just push with the Sylve and the Probius.
They certainly can. They've got the power to do it, and they've got that healing from Morales to really sort of mitigate any attack they get from the side.
Do have Probius picking up Warp Resonance, of course, doing a lot more damage with those rifts.
Yeah, he loves those. little bit of poison going out there onto the red team. Nothing that Andromeda can't handle, though.
They've split straight away. They don't want to fight. With 3v3 happening in mid, Mirrodin moving down to bottom to counter that Abatha push. Might be better served for the Silver, the Probius to go up down bottom. Put some pressure on that Abatha and really push hard. Abe looking very low in that middle fight. Full of Magic manages to heal him up and get him out of there.
Yeah, that Morales healing early game is just out of control.
It's very strong. I have mixed feelings about the energy change on Morales, but still a very
mixed
strong
feelings.
healer. Yeah, look, it's good. You can stay in lane for longer, but you can't restore it through globes, the fountain, or the wells. So that is the downside. Andrew going hard, might cop it here.
Yeah, Diablo
They've
providing
gone for
just
about
enough distraction
Wolf
to keep her alive. That was good of Ultimatum. He didn't just run when they got outnumbered. He kept on top of his heal and made sure she was safe.
Yeah, cheeky siege camp coming through bottom, right under Appa's nose.
Yeah, I think they had someone else down there to start with, but they had to switch with Gul'dan. I didn't see who it was though.
It was only the Abatha there.
Oh, was it?
It's now rotated to the top. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was no good. No good. Probius moving to mid, looking for a little bit of a cheeky gank on this Diablo. It's a 4v1. No, I just want to hit the minions instead.
Oh, look at Paul Gul'dan. He's struggling there, yeah.
He was trying to get a bit of mana back and got a little ambitious. Not a lot of action happening so far. They do have those two specs. Red team do not want to engage really before level 10. Both teams can play very cautiously coming up to this first wave of web weavers.
Darkraven trying to run a bit of interference, but the CC from Mirrodin is too much. Allows Thrall to get his damage out on him. Appra hasn't picked his level 4 yet. Probably a good time to do it too, because he is low on mana, he doesn't have full health, and level 4 is all about your life tap. Or I should say sustain. You can go the improved health funnel. Health funnel, I think it's just called. There you go. Improved life tap. So he's thinking about the team fights instead of the push. Denying just a couple of gems for my value.
Sorry, I was just fixing the sign up.
What happened?
Mischief cleared when the sign up for the next match had already started.
Ah, never mind.
It's all good.
Ash is on top of it.
If you would like to join in for the in-house tonight, guys, just chuck a old exclamation Discord in the Twitch chat and come join us in the HOTS lobby. Put a exclamation HOTS join in our HOTS channel in Discord and you'll be able to join in for the next match. The 4v3 happening in mid, they do have that level 7 tier advantage.
Oh, Ultimatum's going to go down there.
Very, very... He did have the Aber hat, but it wasn't enough with Blue having that talent advantage. Andrew managing to get out in that wolf form, of course. Raven looking very down on health. They don't really have the focused range damage on Blue to really get those picks when they're running away.
No, they're pretty close up.
We'll see what Thrall goes with, and they'll be able to close the gap with that, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Diablo copying a bit of damage up top. Andrew a little bit.
Oh, they're on Philomage.
In the thick of things. That's a 4-man whirlwind. Quite a bit of health, but Probius just pushing through with those rifts. Finishes his quest. Does a heap of damage, gets 2 picks. Ultimating and copying a heap of damage. They're really struggling to keep up with this fight, and that's the trade-off with the Abathur. They can't really compete well until level 10.
Yeah, he needs that evolution. He was going hard on Philomage, had her down to only maybe 200 health or so, but she stuck. Like she backed out, but didn't leave her teammates too far away, so they were able to interfere and force Diablo to make a run for it. And then, of course, she just puts the healing beam straight back onto her teammate, fixes them all up. Already full energy again.
Yeah, that's it. The same kind of goes onto the team as well. We've got Ivliu looking very low in that backline. Raven going hard. Diablo dropping to the Thrall and Muradin combo. Raven backing out the top. He's not going to be able to get away. He gets a shield on. Muradin leaping in, getting the hits. That is a double kill for Treacle. They are going to follow up and kill this mid fort with Sylph disabling it. They got 2 during that Web Weaver phase. Very good push. They are now 3 levels ahead. It is 6-0, and they're going to keep this push going down through the middle lane.
Yeah, and they have the pushing power to do it really quickly too. I mean, that was just a few seconds, and they've gone all the way through the fort, busted down this wall.
We did joke earlier about the Probius ban, but look, Ivliu is really carrying hard. He's topping Siege Hero and XP contribution, and he's there for all the kills. He's done his quest, he's done his homework, he's in there.
I was dead serious when I said that he would own a lane as Probius. I know it sounded like a joke. Philomage getting separated.
Yeah, a bit deep.
She got the stim drone off right before she died.
Yeah. But blue is very low now. They don't have a healer. They're going to need to back up despite having that ultimate advantage. They are all down, however, though. Just coming up now. They're going to back up. They do have enough for a full hand in. So does red, but they really don't have the position advantage right now. The blue team's got very good control over the map, putting a lot of pressure on that double specialist composition.
I value you're going to pick up 33 coins. Should probably go for a hand in after that. Get rid of some of those.
Yeah, a bit many to have on a Probius. He has had very good positioning so far, but only 2100 health at level 13. That's not a lot.
He's dropped him in successfully, though. I guess he just wanted to clear that wave while they had the chance.
Yeah, the red team's acting a little bit timid here. They want to get all their teammates back up. We do have Abathur picking up that ultimate evolution, so hopefully we'll see a bit more even fights coming out into the rest of this game. They do have that talent advantage at level 13 on blue, so it's going to be tough for red to really fight this. You've got Raven coming up right behind the blue team. Diablo going deep, getting that Morales, and she's going to drop again. Abe looking very low. Raven dropping. Probius manages to get the Gul'dan inside the gate. Treagle's in trouble. Got the Rhaegar ultimate ancestral healing on the Diablo. We've got the Diablo clone coming in. It gets picked off by the blue team. Red team just doesn't have an answer for this blue team. The massive push from the Probius and the Sylvanas.
It really is the push that's winning it for the red team. I mean, they did snag Morales nice and early. Blue team was starting to look a little bit soft, but the thing is, the walls just offer them no respite. Sylvanas puts out a Shadow Dagger, and none of the towers fire. Probius puts up a couple of those fields right on the gate. No one can get through.
Yeah, you can get through, but it is a trade-off. He gets 2 of those rifts on you. You're going to take a fair bit of damage.
Oh, yes.
So they do have a spider knocking on bottom's door. Looks like they're going to get the triple keep here, and it's going to be very rough for red team to come back from this. Of course, Abatha's going to have a hard time defending that. But look, the game's not over yet. There is a 4-level deficit on the red team, but blue team securing boss right now. We'll see if red team wants to counter that. They're really going to have to if they want to survive this game.
Someone asking about the silvery work that's that they truly believe is impending. Ivelio responding with a Zeratul claim. Ultimatum going straight for him, but not managing to secure the pick-off, unfortunately. Ancestral comes out, taking Diablo back up to full health, but red team is slowly dying. They need to pick off that Morales so that blue team can't live forever. It's not going to happen.
No, we saw the clone come in on the Diablo again. Andrew is going to drop. Oh, she gets the heal off, but she's leading blue on a merry chase. But yeah, that Diablo clone wasn't quite enough. They could have done a little bit of extra damage. Even a Gul'dan clone would have done wonders in that fight. They just weren't able to get the damage output onto the blue team and get any picks in that fight. Raven is back up now to defend that boss, but all the blue team is here now. He does get the pick. Oh no, Probius getting the heals from Morales does get away. Diablo dropping, Sonya dropping. It's game over for red team.
Now that was a much faster game. In the last one, we didn't even have a dragon by this time.
Very different styles of map though. That one really focuses your team onto a single point in the center where the cap is. While this one is very much push, get the objective, it pushes for you. Who do you think performed the best in that game, Ag?
Look, there's no way you can't say it was Probius in that game. But we gave it to him for playing Probius last week. And I feel like I'm tempted
you
to...
You don't want to reward this Probius meta play, is that...
look, he has to get it. He has to get it for that game. That was a rolling.
Yeah, no, he had great gate positioning. It really cut their team in half. Red team was starting to get the dives on Morales at the end, but blue team was just too far ahead. It didn't really phase them too much. It just delayed the inevitable, I think.
See, when they got
well played.
When they've got that level lead, when Diablo did manage to get the snag on Probius or Morales, they couldn't quite take them out quick enough. And with the 2-level lead, 8% extra health for blue team, and 8% less damage for red team. So, it can be hard to secure those kills. But I think that there were times where they were going for the right person. It's just the level lead gave them a bit too much. Two specialists on the team. The level lead is the kind of advantage that they should have been going for tactically, and it worked for them. That Probius, when he was just rotating between mid lane and bot lane early on, clearing those waves super fast, getting the Merc camp super early. There was no stopping it, and a few early towers gave them that level lead. Once they got the ultimate and fought one team fight with ultimates while red team still didn't have theirs, it just gave them an even more solidified lead. It gave them a bit more map control because they'd managed to push through some forts by then, and it was a constant uphill battle for red team after that.
All right, let's go tell them the news.
Alrighty. Yeah, good to go. Let's do this. Other teams, right? Yes.
Yep. How you going, Blake? Hey.
Been a while since we casted together.
Yeah. Thought I might hop in for one.
Very cool. Got Dark Raven captaining the blue team, and Chucky, Chuck 353535. captaining red. Genji and Silverban so far. No one likes Genji lately.
No, I mean, whoever did, really.
And so often. Pro Genjis like him.
Do they just?
They do. But he is not pleasant to verse. Unless you have some good lockdown.
Unthunder pretty keen on the Brightwing.
Unthunder. Yeah, look, she seemed to be doing a lot of Brightwing emotes in ANZ chat, so look, not entirely unexpected.
Oh, I just tried to type in chat, but I'm not logged in because I did an incognito window.
Level 79 Brightwing, 656 games. So, you know, a little bit of Brightwing.
Jesus.
Brightwing profile picture.
You think he likes Brightwing?
Yeah, I think she does. A little bit.
I really want the Brightwing announcer.
Yeah,
I want Brightwing and I want Abathar and Murky.
Oh, you don't want a Lost Vikings, bro?
Is there a Lost Vikings?
Huh?
Is there a Lost Vikings?
I don't think anyone plays Lost Vikings here. There was one in the last game.
Oh, Lost Vikings Hero.
Yes.
I thought you meant announcer.
No. I would buy that though. Got a Hanzo ban. No one likes the Shimadas.
Hey, Blake, have you noticed Knackered's cam on stream? Does it look like it's in sync with his sound?
I think so. From what I've seen, it looks fine.
Give us a smile, Nacked. I can see you thinking about it.
Mate, I'm not on
cam on
stream.
screen.
You're on the draft scene, right?
Yeah, but I can see you.
Oh. But Blake can't see you, so
Yeah, I can't see you, man.
It's hardly dropped any time at all.
it's probably because we've got the more solid connection.
Could be, yeah. But I mean, that's the connection I had with you.
Chromie pick, nice.
Yeah, Dark Raven on the Chromie.
But will he go Time Walker's Pursuit?
He is a level 5 Chromie. So we'll see how he goes. He's
Probably
only played 11
Dragon Breath?
games of Chromie.
Dragon Breath, you reckon?
He's listening.
Time Walker's Pursuit, Dark Raven! Time Walker's Pursuit, do it!
Hacky build? Is that what
Go the hacky build. If the vision gives you one teamfight advantage or one extra stack on your queue or something, it's suddenly worth it.
And there's the Sonya
You
pick.
get the extra stacks on the Q egg. Say
that again.
You just get the extra stacks on the Q anyway.
You get them for having more vision, buddy. More vision. Plus, you get a 5% damage buff when you complete the Globe Quest anyway. So the damage difference isn't that much.
No. So, Blank picking up the Zeebs. We've only got one global so far, bar stage dive from ETC. But, yeah, we've got the Varian being picked up alongside the ETC. Greymane and Chromie is a great classic duo. They've got that hard melee engage with the long range.
The artillery, yeah. The Lucio, I reckon, is a pretty decent pick with this team as well. Give Varian a little bit of extra chasing speed, some constant regen, all across the board, because Varian and Greymane will ideally be going in along with ETC.
Yeah, look, I think we'll see a Colossus smash out of Variant for this game. They do have that double warrior on the red team.
Yeah,
as
they've got a
well.
hard tank. Lumiere's
But
quite scary
that
too.
that armor reduction is going to be big on red. They've got that Zeebs and Ming combo, but they really don't have the auto attack damage. But they do have the front line against the Chromie. We'll see if they go out of position enough to get hit up by those Chromie Sandblasts and Dragon's Breath.
The red team have picked
Time Walker's Pursuit!
two good solo laners though, with Sonya and Nazebo. So it'll be interesting to see how each team play the map.
They definitely have the stronger push on red team and also the global. So they've got the ability to work the map a little bit better, try and dictate some of the gameplay.
Red looking for a bit of cheese down bottom. They're going to push that bottom tower a little bit while
Cheese is
blue
always
team
nice.
waiting. They know no one's there though. They're breaking up right now. Variant's heading for top. Looks like they're going to take that bottom tower. It is on half health. Chuck waiting for the ambush. He lets ETC go, but
Oh,
get a pick on the Sonya.
Disaster.
The ETC. I didn't know he was such a carry character. He just gets 2 pickoffs straight off the bat. Solos, 4 of red team. Look, I don't know what else to say. Like,
they went for a cheesy play. They went for a cheesy play and it didn't work out.
Oh man, the tower is a pretty static damage source. Like for 2 of them to get picked off, then
It's fairly predictable.
I can't get over that.
Chromie has gone Time Walker's Pursuit. There you go, Aga.
Yeah, I saw it straight away.
Raven's listening in. He knows the build, the old Time Walkers.
Oh, nice Dragon Breath onto the Sonya there.
We'll see the damage in the center of Dragon's Breath on tier 3 for Chromie, I'm sure.
Oh, hitting her again behind the wall. And this is another thing, that vision right now allows you to just fire at people behind the wall without taking absolute pot shots.
Yeah, but Alex, hey, I always call you Alex, man.
Don't call me what you call your girlfriend.
I don't call her Alex, man.
Don't you?
No. Look,
Is
when
it too
you play the
confusing
game
for you?
now, you know where people are going to.
You just know where they're going to be.
You just know.
You've just got map hacks and everything.
That's right.
He knows the way, man.
Got Greymane taking some camps up the top. We get some good push through up there. Blue team is a level ahead so far. They don't have anyone soaking that top lane at all, which is really to their disadvantage right now. They're going to see that first tribute coming through. Variant still up top, very low. You might just keep pushing though. They're miles ahead right now.
Really?
Yeah, he nearly lost it there.
Look, they're quite deadly. They've got 500 damage. It's quite a big chunk.
I reckon they need to change the rate of fire on the forts and keeps, because
They slowed it on the fort.
they shouldn't have done that. Because Diablo can just dive so hard now, and it takes a few seconds before he even cops the first hit. Whereas if it fired at him straight away, even if they balanced the damage to make up for it, just the insta-slow would make such a difference. Sonya's gone in hard. Spin to win to escape, though. You don't get much lifesteal out of that. I guess it takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of confidence in the ability to get used to it. The Dragon's Breath is going out. I think it hit Febatron, but that might have been it. Zeebs has gone back to pushing top lane. He should be able to get a tower. He has just enough time unless Lumiere comes up right now, and he's doing so on the mount on his way.
Mav doing a great job picking up these camps, putting some extra pressure on for that blue team. They are going to hit level 7 for this upcoming fight on the tribute.
They need to kill one more wave of minions. Here we go, mid. Is he going for it mid? Oh, they've got it.
Well,
They've
they're
got
going to
it.
get that camp, but Mav is fairly low. Ultimatrium is looking at it, but decides against it. They do have the positioning. It looks like Blue's just going to give this tribute, though.
Well, I don't think they are. Nice Dragon's Breath initiate to interrupt the Brightwing capture. A good zombie wall there on Lumiere. Chuck has gone in for the dive on Magique, but she manages to get away. Oh, that would have been a key pick. Had Philly gone down, that would spell doom for this tribute in terms of the blue team's perspective. I don't know if Chromie will be able to reach that over there. She was thinking about it, but Ultimatum successfully keeping her out of range. Lumiere has gone way back up to top. He's got a little bit of time. He might just be able to get that tower, at least deny half a minion wave worth of XP.
Really great zoning by the red team there.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Oh, Ultimatrium just getting away from that Greymane cocktail on 100 health. There wasn't much in it. Dark Raven has seen him, but there wasn't enough time to cast. Thunder left to defend that fort alone. Chuck charging in on that.
Oh, the boob from Philly saving her. That was a good play.
Blank gonna get this variant up top. Nope, the protect comes out. Saves Lumiere from death.
Raven did tell me earlier, Hacky, that he wants your feedback on his Chromie play, so just feel free to send that through to Dark Raven 17.
Beautiful
Blank
combo by the
dropping.
Chromie.
Yeah, Chromie, of course,
Lumiere
getting her
very
level
low.
10 before level 10. Feb and Chuck just working on that bottom fort. They will get it. Chuck will take a bit of damage for it, though. Oh, they're not going to get it. They're backing out. No one from Blue's come down to respond, though, so...
No, they've caught up in levels again. Blue team slightly ahead. Mav on that siege camp up top again. Do have a 3v2 happening in mid, but they do have that magic armor aura there at the moment. Chuck just passing through. He's going to run into Lumiere here. Varian not having... Oh, he is level 10, sorry. He hasn't picked his ult, though. We do have the Colossus Smash coming through now.
Moshpit has been picked up, and here it comes.
Oh, good interrupt.
Apocalypse
Good
comes out.
timing. Great ult from Chuck. Febatron is in trouble here. Unfortunately, don't get the combo off. Chromie does finish time off his pursuit. Chuck in very deep, getting saved by the Hourglass, but unfortunately not enough. Blank copping a lot of damage. Thunder getting in to heal, and that tribute is up. Blue team going to get the first curse of the game, and we'll see what they do with it.
Blank went for the interrupt. He's going to pay for it with his life, though. Now, none of those towers are going to fire at them. Lumiere could probably go for a gank, a kill on Ultimatum, but didn't quite get it in time.
They still have Leap available on the red team, so they can try for something here.
The heals from Brightwing are actually pretty solid. She's staying on top of the ulti, that little mini teleport.
Blue team doing a great job here. Lumiere pushing through top of the siege golems that Mav capped earlier. And we've got 4 of blue pushing through that bottom lane on the fort. 4 to defend at the moment. We've still got that Zeebs dealing with Lumiere up top. See if they're able to pull something out. They do have that 13 talent coming up in a few seconds. They don't want to engage right here. They do have that ATC, Mosh, and Colossus Smash down right now, but they might re-engage once those 2 ults are back up.
ATC's Mosh is coming up just now. It looks like he's thirsting for it. It is
Yeah,
4v4 down
they're
bot. They have
flying.
vision on Zeebs up top. They know he's not there.
And Lumiere just didn't go into the wall range there, but looks like blue team's backed off. They're going to get some camps. Blank successfully defended top. He's going to come down, counter that Lumiere push in middle. Red team, they've been caught by Dark Raven's Time Walker's pursuit.
Time Walker's pursuit, except no substitute.
Blue team picking up that boss on the bottom lane. Siege Golem's also going through. They've got to defend that quite well. Red team looking to take that top boss now. Counter to the blue team.
I suspect blue team probably knows it's coming.
Look,
Time Walker's pursuit.
People running up. I'm gonna say yes, but they're gonna be too late, unfortunately. 10 more seconds, and they would have had a fight on their hands. But red team does get it in time. Blue team still has a 2-level lead here. They do have that extra fort up top as a buffer against that boss. Thanks for watching, Jim. Catch you next time.
See you, Jim.
Mav loves this siege camp up top. He's capped it every time it's been available.
It's a valid tactic. That wall should go completely down from the boss.
Blank could be in trouble here, but he gets picked up by the Hourglass, unfortunately. He has picked up Ice Block now, of course, countering that Chromie Temporal Loop. So it is going to limit Chromie's opportunities to pick up heroes with that.
I think the Pixie Dust from Brightwing is also pretty good at protecting against the Temporal Loop.
Is physical armor on the shield dust.
Oh, is it?
13. Yes.
Oh, but by default, it's still 25% spell armor.
Yeah.
They're going to get invaded here. Picking up Chuck. Mosh Pit comes out, gets cleansed. Goodbye, Chuck.
Oh. The experience on Brightwing is shining here a little bit for Unthunder.
Thank you for the auto host. Call me Daddy Mikes. What a great name. Mav capping that tribute. They are going to be 1 for 1 on the tributes. Blue team, of course, having their first curse already. Red team's really struggling to get push going in these lanes. They really don't have a lot of map control. Blue team did come across them taking that night camp a bit earlier. Very reactive. We do have Blank pushing through bottom here, but blue team looks like they're going to react to that now, and they're moving towards it. Blank can see them coming through the watchtower right now. We'll see. He's pointing out right now. He knows they're coming.
Yeah, clever. He did it in front of the minions too, so blue team actually saw the teleport away and just turned around to grab this Merc camp.
Yeah.
Just a nice little deny. Or have they got the snag? They do.
Power in a MOBA, and showing on the map, on the mini map, if you're looking out for it, it can mean the difference in what the enemy team does. So if Blank hid in the fog and ported, then they might have chased a bit longer and not picked up that camp. To have the push coming through mid. Blue team does have level 16 right now. Red team doesn't want to contest that tribute. Mav probably going to pick up another few camps here. I know he's coming. He's not sure.
He's going for it. He's calling for help.
He's not sure. Yeah. Not a lot for red team to do here. They can defend mid and top. Red team, bottom lane is quite pushed out. Blue team is going to clean up their camps on their side of the map, not their clamps. And it's just going to be a bit of a stalemate at this stage of the game. We'll see if anyone gets caught out in the next minute or so. Chromie and
here, yeah.
bottom. Did pick up timeout, but unfortunately was interrupted. Stun locked that entire time, and red team did get that pick on Dark Raven.
Timeout probably wouldn't have helped him either. It's only 7 seconds.
Leapers down.
Yeah, it is
Engage
7
from that.
seconds.
That's a good point, actually. Sonya used her ulti there. Blue team just going to give this
It
tribute.
doesn't look like blue team's contesting. Yeah, they don't want to 4v5. They don't want to risk it. One of their main damage dealers is down. And they're just playing it safe. Red team
Oh,
doesn't
wait,
really
no.
gain much
Looks
from
like
this.
they might be interested in it.
No, they're going him.
Not going to quite reach on Thunder in time.
Chuck waiting patiently in the bush there. He didn't go for the Lucio, but looks like they're going to initiate now. Chromie is back in the fight. ETC getting caught in that zombie wall. Got that Diablo coming out. The mosh pit coming through on the Sonya. And the fight is very split right now. The Lumiere and Lucio going for that back line. Diablo dropping to the Chromie. Mab is looking very low. So is ETC. ETC dropping to 4 of the red team. It is a 4v4 right now. We've got the Temporal Loot coming through on the Li Ming. She is on 100 health. Very close.
At the start, Varian was chasing Li Ming out of that fight. Nearly had her to. Brightwing came in with a heal at the very last second, saved her, and polymorphed to guarantee the escape. It was a tense fight. Action everywhere.
I don't think red team has noticed the siege golems pounding on that top keep. But Sonya is now on her way back. But that's quite a bit of damage to that keep. Blue team can kind of come along and knock that over when they're ready. They are picking up that bottom boss. They're sacrificing the tribute, but that boss is going to push straight through and give Blue the time to react to this curse, because red team is really going to have to defend that boss.
Well, Zeebs is going for the push. He's going for a hard push. That means that Red's split in 2 ways now, though. Someone has to defend the boss. A couple of stragglers left over in mid lane, and Blank is getting ganked hard in the back there. He's got nobody to back him up. The wall nearly saves him from the Grey Mane. The Lucio wasn't too far away, though. The chase would have been an inevitable kill. 48 seconds on the death timer. Blue team... What, you reckon top boss might work here, or they're just going to clean up the minions by the look of it?
Red team has really achieved nothing with this curse. Blue team did a great maneuver with the boss. They gave the tribute and the curse, but red team has focused entirely on that boss for 50 seconds of this curse, and they have not gained anything. Blue team on this top boss right now. They do not have their 2 damage dealers, though. They need to back out right now, because red will take them out. ETC is in trouble. Li Ming dropping.
So many
to
stuns
the
on
very
ETC,
end.
and the
Boss
mosh
stun
pit
coming.
stops another one.
Great work from the blue team there.
They really came back from that fight.
Kills. There was a 5v4. Blank, of course, getting picked off earlier on that top lane. Blue team is going to get that top boss. That top keep is goners, and we'll see what blue team does with that, if they want to keep pushing through or go for a different camp. Blank is in trouble here. He's being surrounded on both sides.
I think he'll make it just in time.
We don't have a temporal loop though, so we can't really stop Blank from moving through there.
Oh, the cocktail. Only 5 more shots for Dark Raven to complete his quest.
Yeah,
Once he gets that.
quests have been completed.
I don't think they have the time to
Finish.
core it. I mean,
They
the
grab
boss is there, but
They don't have any minion backup. And there's nothing there to soak the rest of the damage. They're going hard. They do have that fountain to back up into. Chuck is getting bodied there. He's not going to get picked off, though. They don't have the focus. ETC copping those toes in the face. We've got the zombie wall being instantly killed by the boss. That Colossus Smash saving the ETC as he dashes away. Blue team escapes with no deaths. They do get 48% damage on that red core. They've done very well. We've got the multiple hourglasses coming out from Darkraven, and red teams are struggling to get in contact with this blue team. It's just very tough to catch a team with a Lucio.
It really is. I mean, Sonya can do it if she can get the jump on someone. The Li Ming resets as well, if she finishes them off one by one and just keeps teleporting forward. Of course, the Lucio pick is what you really want. Once you get Lucio down, bye-bye speed buff and bye-bye healing.
So I think blue team's timed this very well. They're about to get the curse. They had that Merc camp distracting red. We do have quite a big push down bottom and top with the ranged minions. Of course, they're dealing 87 damage a hit, and if you got 6-8 of them in a lane,
Li Ming getting caught out up top, unfortunately, and the mosh pit goes down to secure the kill on Brightwing.
Zeeb's finishing his level 20 quest. They do get it. We've got the temple loot coming out. It's going to be enough to kill the Zeeb. Sonya very low here, going in for the heal. It's not enough. We get the variant charge again. Chuck is B-stepping. He knows it's over. Blue team going for the finish, and that is going to be GG.
A Darkraven with a bit of extra added bad manner at the end there on the steps.
Great game by the blue team.
So MVP guys, who do we reckon?
Oh, it's tricky. I think that a couple of key things really contributed. I mean, I was loving the Brightwing play. It's pretty obvious that she plays that much Brightwing. The teleports were very well timed with the cooldown. A couple of very key saves, a couple of mosh pit interrupts, I believe, with a polymorph. Varian was quite scary. Doing what Varian does best, which is, Hulk smash sort of style. Top XP contribution, decent amount of damage tanked as well. No deaths. You can't ignore that. He was there for 19 out of 22 kills, which is as much as anyone else on the team. And then also some of those, I know, not everybody likes Time Walker's Pursuit, but I've always loved it. I think that there were a couple of moments where that really gave blue team the information they needed to make a better decision. So, kudos to Darkraven, not only for taking it, but for actually using it properly. Unfortunately, didn't complete his Q quest, though. I think he might have been a candidate for MVP if he'd got his 60 stacks. What's a normal time for 60 stacks on the Q, do you reckon?
Look, if you don't take the Sandblast quest at, well, not the quest, the bonus hits at level 1, generally you want to get it done in under 10 minutes. I know someone was bragging about the 2.5 minutes completing that quest on Chromie, but obviously that's not every game. Depends who you're against. Obviously, if they have more of a front line, it's easier to get it. They're not going to move around as much. Especially good against Divas, but I think Red Team was very mobile. They did have the teleporting Ming, the teleporting Brightwing, Diablo charging everywhere, Sonya leaping. They weren't predictable entirely in their movement. But still decent damage coming from Darkraven. Greymane, of course, topped Siege and hero damage. By far the most camp captures from Mav that game as well.
It was all over
very well in keeping that top siege camp capped most of the game, and that really contributed to getting that top keep. We did get about 3/4 damage on the keep when Red was going for a tribute, and that really led to the win.
I actually think Lucio did pretty well. Speed buffing when it needed to be done, health buffing when it needed to be done. What's it called? Amp it up. Yeah. And some of those boops, I saw one early game, which was a definite save. No deaths all game. I mean, a few players on the blue team had no deaths. But look at that healing, 91. That's decent. I mean, we've all seen better at some point. But 91 is solid. for a no death Lucio, and the boops
for 21
the boops were
minutes,
there
it's
when they
very
need to
good.
be.
It's very good healing. Did pick up the percentage healing at level 16, which is pretty strong on the variant ETC combo. A lot of that healing would have been on those tanks, and they did provide a great front line.
In the end,
Lucio
so
really
you-
facilitated their team in with all the fights. So that's my opinion.
Great chase, great disengage.
Yeah, exactly.
Lucio is a very
the disengage.
It's not just for his healing. He's very much a utility hero.
We all happy with Lucio, or
Yeah.
Look, I'm happy to give it to Lucio, but big props to Mav.
Yeah.
He played an excellent game. Look, sometimes you got to give it to the support. Phil Magic, very good game. Well done.
GG's.
Me and them just a casual like 200 levels under everyone else.
yeah, check out Lumiere on Thunder.
Yeah.
Knackett's passed 1,000 now as well.
Yeah. So 3 1K plus people. Oh no.
Um,
Hard.
Oh,
I
Valor
don't
or Illidan? Tough choice.
can you play Greymane Nem?
Barely.
Okay, I'll play.
I guess Illidan probably does suck on this.
I just want to go our build because it's trolly.
Our build, oh yeah, our build for sure.
I can
Tyranna's,
play Malf or
ultimate
Stitches.
Churro.
What do you prefer?
Stitches is good. Yeah, Stitches is great.
I just need the Lost Vikings here.
I've never actually
Yeah.
played with Stitches on Lost Covenant. Like, not a Stitches that hits hooks, you know? Like, if you actually hit a hook and you kill people, like, you can actually get an XP lead compared to just grinding waves and looking at them and weird stuff happening. Oh my god! I have all these hundreds of mounts, and I'm the one that gets a horse.
I got a
The
horse.
poverty
too.
pony.
How is that possible?
You can get
The
everything on
base
this. I
6
think.
skins as well.
I like what's
The basic.
wrong with heroes? Why do I not get my master mount? This is broken.
I mean, I only got pick offers that I don't play ever, so feels bad.
Yeah, true.
I don't care that our build shit. I'm just calling our build because it's funny.
Yeah, our build's great. Start stacking already.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, good.
Ah! It's bad. It's bad.
Probably shouldn't have jumped into that.
That's zombie wall.
Zombie wall.
Coming Mega Arrow. Dang.
Oh.
For Brian.
I'm loving this little mission on the side, I'd say. This is great.
Yeah.
Oh no, please.
I was aiming for Kerrigan.
Wow.
I queued something outside the zombie wall and just fell back into the zombie wall because it was too close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that feels bad.
Attack horror, I guess.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now we're coming online.
Can you kill those walls or no?
Nah, they're invincible. Immune to all damage. Except those from all physical and magical sources.
You could kill him.
Nice. I was meaning like these ones up here.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah, you
those,
can.
Those
Yep.
are wolves.
We can't.
They got a health bar.
Yeah, cool.
So we can kill their one, which is down bot.
Yeah. I was just meaning because Stitches got trapped up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible. Fuck.
Oh fuck, this is bad. I think this game's gonna be over before our build comes online.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's just because we don't have a healer.
You insult me.
Oh, I thought someone was playing healer.
I know, right? We got this Charanda, though.
I'm stacking healer build.
Oh, healer build, oh, it's all okay.
was a good play.
What a good play.
Died too quick, I missed my snipe because of it.
I normally go bile.
Yeah,
You
good
go
is
forward.
good too.
That's the time.
Oh,
Oh, very nice.
Oh!
I was a little bit slow on that. I got snared. Nailed that minion, dude.
Yeah.
Get him.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I've got Starfall up again. When you guys are back, do the Wombo again.
No.
Oh no!
Hectic.
With my last dying breath, I fired an arrow.
Oh my god, die.
Go Nova! Oh no.
Got him with my dying breath.
This is looking pretty bad, I gotta say.
It's not as bad as it looks.
It's only slightly worse.
Yeah, only slightly worse.
But don't worry, I got Empower on the arrows. It's all good.
If Ryan manages to get a good pull and I don't fuck up again, I can get a snipe on the strike. And that is a way we could potentially come back into the game. Oh, that owl's starting to ramp up.
Oh, snap.
Oh fuck.
Oops.
Yeah, I didn't mean to click that.
Go tickle tap next time.
Tickle
Say
tap.
Nova. I'm sorry.
Oh, triple tap.
Yeah, didn't you work it out?
I worked it out. I just never see anyone take that ultimate, so I just assume that it's a bad one to take.
It is a bad one, but Aaron is good.
Oh, this time.
Yeah, good all. Good Lunar
Good
Flare.
ult, ETC. Good ult.
Yeah, that really helped us out.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Die. Got another here. There's now a kill coming.
Oh!
Ooh! Come back here.
Don't worry, Ryan. I got this.
We need to knock down that gate at the back.
Oh my god.
Hectic.
Oh, that feels bad.
Ah, sorry. Now I've got to wait a million years for Tyrande to heal me. Oh wait! What was that?
What a freak.
How did he get behind?
He came
He,
in on the.
he did the
Fast
rocket.
with his rocket. Yeah.
Let's go, let's go. Oh no, it hurts too
Taking my
much. What
entire
is that?
health bar.
It's toads.
It's the Zebo. Oh my god. That's my whole health bar.
You probably want to heal, right?
Nice.
No.
Oh my god.
Really?
Those toads.
Yeah. I'm sad I didn't kill him there either. I had full stacks on snipe.
No, he's too good. Who was that Junkrat?
Is it Lumiere?
So,
Yeah.
Lumiere.
Damn, that was the Cho that carried me before.
I should have gone Illidan.
Oh, big hit.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
It's not over yet, so you'd be saying
Are we gonna do this again?
Maybe.
I'm down. I want to get a good hero. The one that I play anyway.
I want to knock out our build.
That will still be my last game, unless you'll have to find someone to replace me.
There's still 5 doing the customs. Doing the in-house. And the other team.
Fuck off, Gargantuan. Oh, good shot! Nearly. Oh, 2 seconds on hook.
Fuck me.
Holy sh-
Can you catch him?
Kill me!
Nice.
An excellent kill.
Oh, I missed. Evil.
Be not matched.
Does anyone else keep going to pick up the gems from the spiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep thinking to do it as well.
done, my ally.
Oh!
Oh Jesus.
An excellent
He's too good on that Junkrat.
Oh my god.
Holy moly.
Hell.
I hit myself.
You always heal yourself. You're that kind of Tarande.
I'll pick the
We
healer.
have the XP lead somehow.
Heal me! Heal me!
We have an
Yeah,
orb that
there
you
you
can go get.
There's one back up a little bit more.
Yeah.
They're going to have 4 up before we do. It might be worth picking up.
Anyone want a globe? I'm trying to make up for it. Yeah, fuck it.
They're all coming, all of them.
Stay alive for the door. You almost got Kerrigan. Only 15 more seconds.
Only 15 more seconds till she dies.
Yep. Pretty much.
If we get the Kerrigan stun into a Tarande stun, pretty big.
Right, this.
Oh,
Right. Slow.
Let's go for a ride!
Motherfucker.
I got our healer!
Oh yeah, I wasted their healer while I did that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Very
double
nice.
kill. I just realized I got the Valor announcer on.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Nice.
oh,
No.
Wow. I'm just going to tank it.
Yeah.
Get the... Kill this thing as well. It's their only fountain left.
You can die on it if you want. Not that it matters.
How's your discipline?
I'm so disciplined.
I'm in your life still. Oh!
Tranquility heals too much. Now let's just back up and live for a moment.
Oh!
Big.
Yeah, the zombie wall to keep up the hatred. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh! Kerrigan!
No! Oh, good teleport.
Oh!
I think we got this one, guys.
I'm going to be... If we win this, I'm going to be such a cock in Discord.
I'm gonna die. No.
Kill the minion wave.
Yeah.
Get those catters in there. Get those catters in there.
The auto splash at 7 and the level 20 that she has. Do the auto splash from one person to the other guy? Like,
Probably not.
Ooh.
I was just thinking about that. Imagine if they have infinite, like, bouncy arrows.
Surely not.
Surely.
Jesus Christ. The comeback there. Oof.
GG.
12 deaths. Fuck me.
Look, let's be honest. Was it ever in doubt? Oh, that's Junkrat! Lumiere, I hate you so much.
It was a little bit touch and go for a while. But particularly that part where we were losing our keep and we hadn't even taken the fort yet, that was a struggle.